Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a collective reading for each zodiac sign, Aries through Pisces. I'll put this timestamps down below. We're going to look and see, what do you need to know at this time? At this moment in your life, what do you need to know? What does the universe want you to know? What are the energies around you? What do you need to be aware of? Keep in mind, it is general collective. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Okay, let's go ahead and start with Aries first. What does Aries need to know at this time? Aries, if you want your own personalized reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. What does Aries need to know at this time? Got the Three of Cups. I seen this when I was shuffling. I was waiting to see if that was actually going to come out. Something to do with your community or your inner circle. 10 of Wands, 10 of Fire, and 3 of Air. It looks like there is a situation in either your friend circle, maybe your family, could be people that are just really close to you. There's a lot of stress and there's a lot of imbalance. You tend to be maybe giving yourself more to other people than what they're giving to you. And it's starting to stress you out. It's starting to make you feel like, you know, if there's a birthday party, you're the one who always plans it. You're the one who always has to end up picking up the tab. Or if there's get-togethers, you're the one who always has to do the cleanup after the get-together. Everybody always comes to your house, makes a mess, and then leaves. There's something about you being aware that you're giving more than what you're receiving, Aries. There is this energy here that you feel like people need to realize what they're taking from you and they're not giving the same in return. There's an imbalance here that you could be feeling like you're giving more to others and they're really just not contributing or trying to fix the situation, and you want them to apologize. There could be a recent situation that you've been through where you felt like you put in a lot of work and you weren't appreciated, you weren't valued, you weren't recognized for the situation. Yeah, it does look like you're definitely in your feelings and emotions about the situation. You're really disappointed because it feels like this is a repeated pattern, maybe in your inner circle, that you're the one who's always picking up the bill or picking up the mess or continuing to lead everybody on doing everything. So it's kind of like you're around a bunch of people that are takers and not givers. And now you're starting to regret it. Now you're starting to look at things a little bit differently and view the situation with this friend circle a little bit differently, where even though you may love your friends or your family or the people that are in this inner circle, but you are recognizing that it's becoming too much for you, and you're realizing that you may need to take a step back. That, as disappointing as it may be and hurtful as it may be, these might be friends you've been with since college, maybe since childhood, you've known them for a long time, you've grown up with them, but there is an imbalance here and it's making you feel like you're being taken advantage of. So let's get a couple of letters, numbers, and charms for Aries. Okay, so we've got the letter N, we got the letter B, and we've got the letter F. Let's get a couple of numbers. We've got 1, 7, and 6. Okay, so we do have the rose-colored glasses, so there is something about you're not listening to your intuition. The 1 is all about using that intuition, understanding that those rose-colored glasses do need to come off for the situation you're dealing with. We also have that number 7. This is the horse charm is all about taking action when necessary. And now it's necessary that you need to take action to do what you need to do. And 6 is all about self-love. We've got the heart charm. So this is all about recognizing, even though you may love these people, they're not respecting you, they're not appreciating you, they're not valuing you, and understanding who you are to them and what they're doing to you. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Let's move on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what do you need to know right now? What is the energy surrounding Taurus? What do they need to know? Taurus. What does Taurus need to know at this time? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Air, and the Empress. Something is definitely changing for the good when it comes to your life, Taurus. Whatever you have been working on, you're finally going to see the benefit of the reward. So if you've been going to school, you're getting ready to graduate, you're going to be very successful in your career endeavors. If you have been working in a relationship, really trying to nurture a connection and really taking care of the person in your relationship, you're being very honest, very truthful with your feelings and emotions, that is going to create a lot of ever-growing energy with you and your person. Yeah, there is this energy that you are finally overcoming things from the past that you were struggling with, things that did not work, things that were disappointing, and you're finally seeing your luck change. You're finally seeing that you're preparing yourself for this abundant life. And you've done the work, you've done the healing, you've done the understanding of who you are, you know exactly what you want, and you're very outspoken and verbalizing that with the people around you, whether that is romantic partners, whether that's family or friends, but you're able to create the life that you want because you've already done the work. You know, been there, done that is the motto for this Taurus. There's something about you understanding that in order for you to have what you want, you do need to put in the work and you do need to be prepared. And that's exactly what you've been doing. So it looks like you are about to reap the reward and the benefit of everything that you've been wanting. So let's get a couple of letters for Taurus, numbers and charms. Okay, so the letter I. So yep, you're definitely putting yourself first right now. We also have the T, which is all about, you know, sometimes it's tough being a Taurus and sometimes it's tough being what other people want you to be, but standing on your own is important. And D, which is all about doing what you need to do to make things work for you, not for everybody else. Okay, so we've got the number 2, number 11, and number 3. Let's get a couple of charms. All right, so we do have the baby shoes. So 2 was all about maybe you were very indecisive in the past, but you're no longer taking baby steps. You're taking leaps of faith. You're no longer at a crossroads of what you want. And because of that, your luck is changing. We also have the rose-colored glasses. So the 11 is all about listening to your intuition, what is divinely guided for you, and being able to take off the rose-colored glasses in the past is what you did. And you took big leaps and strides. You maybe even have got into a relationship where the two of you have a child together now. You've grown and you matured over time. And then we have the number 3. We also have the musical note charm. So it looks like you really are making the plans for the future to have this really secure, comfortable, safe future that you're going to really be happy, that your soul's going to sing to, that you're going to feel that you're embracing what you need to when it comes to your life. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Sorry about that. All right, let's move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, what do you need to know at this time? What does Gemini need to know? What is going to serve Gemini's highest good? What is it that they're going through, the energies around them? What is it that they need to know about these energies for Gemini? We've got the High Priestess, the 2 of Air, and the 8 of Water. So right now you are really opening yourself up. You've been very patient for a long time. There's something secretly you knew about your emotions that you've kind of been avoiding about making a decision when it came to something you were emotionally attached to, but secretly your intuition knew all along that patience wasn't going to change the circumstances or the situation, that you were searching for so much more. And you're realizing it feels heavily that this is probably a relationship that you're trying to distance yourself from. You're realizing that you're not in it like you used to be, Gemini. You're not as emotionally connected to this person as you once were. There's a sense of dissatisfaction. There's a sense of confusion. There's a sense of avoidance maybe for your person by not stepping up and feeling an emotional need or void that you feel within the connection. And because of that, you've been doing a lot of contemplation, a lot of understanding that you need peace in your life. And part of that peace should be very easily comforted within your connection. And you don't feel that. You feel a sense of disconnection when it comes to emotions. Maybe your person doesn't tell you how they feel, or they don't take in the necessary actions to make you feel that you're happy. So it looks like you're seeking a sense of security and stability elsewhere. You're walking away and distancing yourself from this person because you truly believe, even though you once loved them with everything and maybe wanted them forever, you've realized that this person is not giving you what you need on a soul level as an individual. You don't feel happy, and you've been very patient for a long time. You've been waiting, seeing if this person was going to activate something within you, and they just haven't. So it feels very strong that you're making the choice and decision to finally listen to that intuition. The secret you already knew about your feelings was that it was done. It was over, and you don't feel connected to this person like you want. Let's get some letters. We got the letter A, F, and O. So right now it's all about you. It's all about what you want, and you're not going to cross the line of what other people want. You're going to be very frank and very honest that only you is the one that's important. Your number 9, which is all about you, self-sufficiency. We've got number 10. This is you completing a cycle and being frankly done. You've hit the finish line of the cycle with this person, and the O is 2. So you know that you have other options out there. You can stay in the connection and repeat the cycle without feeling satisfied, or you can choose to disconnect, and it looks like you're choosing only you this time. You're not choosing your person. Let's get a couple of charms. Okay, so we do have the clear quartz, so you know crystal clear what choice and decision that you want. You do know that with the pearl that this is a unique situation, that you've had to come to this finish line all on your own. You've given it more than enough time. Your patience maybe ran out. You decided that you would give it X amount of time, and you did. And now you know in your heart that you've done everything you can. And then we have the bow. This is all about admiring what you need to feel satisfied, not what your person needs, but what you need to feel whole and complete as an individual. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, what is it that you need to know at this time? What does Cancer need to know that's serving their highest good? Comes to love, money, relationships, the energy around Cancer. What is it that Cancer needs to know at this time? What does Cancer need to know? Got the Queen of Fire, Ace of Earth, and the Strength. Right now, Cancer, you are really determined to take advantage of an opportunity that's presented itself to you. There could be a lot of people from your past that are saying, don't do it, don't move, don't relocate, don't take that job. That's not what you should be doing. There's a lot of people that maybe have opinions and says about what you should do. And the universe wants you to know right now, you need to have the courage and strength to realize that this is a very abundant opportunity for you. Even though it may create this conflict and it may create this energy of people around you not agreeing with your choices and decisions, that's okay, because it's your life, it's your choice, it's your decision. And it looks like you are really sensitive to your intuition, and your intuition is telling you that even though this may be a really competitive job, it may be a really competitive thing for you to do, it's something you want. You have the drive and the passion to do it, and you need to go all in. So what you need to know is you have the drive, you have the passion, you have this opportunity, and you have the intelligence to be very successful at it. So let's get some letters. We got F, T, and S. Okay, so you are finally realizing what you want, and your opinion is the only thing that matters. So let's get some numbers. We've got the number 6, which is realizing that you're the one that's important. We got the letter T, so the time has come for this abundant opportunity. We got the number 5. There's this conflict. You know the people around you don't want you to take this opportunity. They don't want you to rise above them and elevate. They want you to stay stuck or stagnant. And that's the S, that's the stagnant energy. And there you are with the 2, which is realizing, do you stay and make other people happy, or do you go and make yourself happy? And even though it's creating a conflict within yourself, you're deciding that, you know what, my heart is telling me to go. My heart is telling me that this is the time. And here's the key, your first one, the key to unlock the happiness within you. It's really, really important. You take the necessary steps. With the flip-flop, this is all about being carefree and lighthearted and going after your passion and your desire, not caring what other people think. And then we have the diamond. So this could lead to so much more commitment when it comes to your career. This could be a stepping stone that could bring you into even more milestone in the future. So there's something about this is a really abundant, important opportunity at this point in your life that you really do not want other people making the decision for you. You need to make the decision by yourself wholeheartedly. Okay, let's move on to Leo. Okay, Leo, what is it that Leo needs to know at this time? What is going to serve the highest good for Leo? What is in Leo's energy that they need to know at this time? For Leo, it is Leo season. What is Leo need to know? There you are, Leo, coming out. Look at you, coming out strong in what you need to know. You need to know about yourself. We also got the Queen of Air. And we've got the Star, Leo. Wow, you have got some success and some recognition. With the Moon and the 8 of Fire, you don't even see what's happening in your life. Something that you are doing, you're really experienced at, you're really, really successful at, and you feel inspired that this is a part of your fate, a part of your destiny. And your intuition has known about this for a long time, that maybe you just now are realizing. And what you need to do is don't let off the gas pedal. Just keep going, because whatever you're doing is about to be very, very successful. It is about to make you very abundant, not just on the financial realm, but it's going to make you emotionally abundant. So whatever it is that your career path or journey, so whatever your career path is that you're super excited and charged about, you know you're going to be recognized so much more than you already are. So you could be getting a job promotion, another opportunity to elevate up. Maybe you own your own business and your clientele is about to expand. There's something that you're doing that is making you really happy. And what you need to know is don't stop doing it, because you're going to be very, very successful at it. Let's get some letters. We've got T, E, A. So there is the T for you, Leo. So even though you don't realize it, now is the time for you. This may be a lot earlier than you expected, but it is happening on arrival like it's supposed to as a part of your path and journey. We have the number 10. So Leo, if you have been struggling up to this point, you're about to have a lot of success where you're no longer going to have to struggle anymore. Number 5, yeah, you're letting go of any conflicts in the past. Things are going to even out and balance for you. This is really exciting. And the number 4, that's bringing a sense of stability and security for you. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, so that is a part of your destiny. You're unlocking things that are a part of your life's path, something that you're unlocking true happiness and fulfillment within you. We also have the Pearl, so it is a very unique situation, a unique opportunity. People are going to see how drawn they are to you so much more. You're somebody that maybe is in the spotlight, maybe you're like a public speaker of some sort. You inspire people to be the best version of themselves. And that is something that is making you feel happy, and it's fulfilling your soul's journey. That's the reason why you're here, Leo, is to be able to communicate with people and to help people reveal who they truly are and that they can do anything they want also. So very, very exciting. All right, let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, what do you need to know? What does Virgo need to know to serve their highest good at this time? What is it that Virgo needs to know? What's the energies around Virgo? What does Virgo need to know during this time period? Ace of Air, Queen of Earth, Knight of Fire. Who are all these people, Virgo? Release and Ace of Water. Okay, so it looks like, Virgo, there is some people in your life that you maybe have had a lot of life experiences with. These could be a close friend. This could be a cousin that you hang out a lot with. It does feel like it's coming to a point now where you may need to cut your loss with this person. This connection has ran its course. This friendship, or if it's a romantic partnership, take it as it resonates. But there's something about this relationship is not giving what you need on the emotional realm. And this person is constantly making you feel at a loss. This person is constantly making you feel like you have to adjust what you want. You know, if they want to go to the movies, you got to see the movie they want. They want to go to dinner, you got to go to the restaurant they want. Or they want to hang out, you got to go hang out wherever they want to go. It's like you're not considered, and maybe you've always been the follower to this person. But now the time has come where you need to be more practical. You need to be more mature in analyzing the situation, that you're not being able to be who you want. Maybe they always want you to go have Indian food and you don't like Indian food, or you don't like Chinese food and you want to go have a burger and they never want to have a burger. This person doesn't consider what you want, and that's really hard for you right now. So what you need to know is that comes a time in life when friendships, relationships, partnerships do dissolve. People grow apart, they don't grow together. And unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work. And it feels like you're progressing in your life. You're, maybe elevating in your job, you're finishing school, or you're changing careers, and you're doing other things to grow yourself financially, where you're in a position to be able to do more in your life and want to make yourself happy. But maybe you've been very insecure and you've allowed this other person to always take the lead, but this person's not leading you anywhere. They're leading you where they want to go, and it's leaving you feeling discontent. Well, it looks like what you need to know is once you end this situation with this person, whether it's a friend or a romantic connection, once you do that, you're going to be able to open up an opportunity for a new relationship, something that's more satisfying, something that's more fulfilling. The universe is waiting to bless you with it once you release this connection. But you've been holding on to it for far too long, and now is the time for you to communicate effectively that you're not satisfied in it. Let's get some letters. We've got F, V, and B. So far too long this is happening. There's not victory and success with this person, but there could be separately from this person. This person maybe treats you like a baby. Maybe they're younger, or you're younger than them. They think that, you need to follow their lead because they're older, but that's just not right. We've got the number 7, the number 3, and the number 11. So you see, we got 10 into 11. So you are progressing. Let's get a couple of charms here. Yeah, you need to recognize with the crown, this is all about recognizing your own value, your own worth, that you are important. With the rose-colored glasses, you could maybe just kind of be turning a blind eye consistently with your feelings. You're harboring deep down what you're really feeling. You're masking it all, and that's not really fair. There's something about, we also have the bow, and we also have the crystal, the clear quartz. This is being crystal clear that you're not a baby, you're not immature, you can make decisions of what you want, and your opinion does matter. You need to be admired and adored for who you are, and you need to be validated within your relationships. And this is a relationship that the universe wants you to know, if you release this and end this, you're gonna feel elevated, and you're gonna be able to welcome something that's gonna be so much more emotionally satisfying for you. Libra. All right, let's move on to Libra. Okay, Libra, what do you need to know? What does Libra need to know to serve their highest good right now? What is it that Libra needs to know during this time period? What is the energy around Libra that they need to know about? We've got the 10 of air, the King of water, and the renewal. Feels like you're coming out of something that has ran its course. There could be a relationship that you finally have put an end to. It's somebody that you really loved and you thought you could trust, but you realized after thinking about it, you can't trust this person. Yeah, it looks like this person has not been sensitive to your needs for quite some time. This person has not been open and receptive to how you feel. This could be a coworker. This could be somebody that you thought you could work things out with, but it just hasn't worked. It hasn't, the two of you have not been able to get on the same page. You've not been able to see eye to eye. So it feels like you need to do some self-evaluations. You need to do some self-reflection of understanding how you really feel. And there's something about you being more sensitive to your feelings, not everyone else's feelings. It could be, you know, even like a project at work. Somebody wants to do a project with you, but you know that person doesn't pull their weight, or that person is not interested in doing the work. They just want to put their name on the project. And you know that. There's something about you being vocal about, you know what, I'm no longer going to allow others to take credit for my work, and my dignity does matter. My character matters. My work ethic matters. And it's kind of like maybe you've allowed this coworker in the past to kind of push you around just to suffice the situation. You do all the work while they sit there and watch you. And that's not what needs to happen anymore. You need to be more sensitive to what your intuition is telling you, that it's not okay. It's not okay for other people to put the mark on the work you've done. It's not okay for them to take that credit away from you. You deserve the full credit for the work that you've put in. So let's get some letters. We've got L, O, and E. So you are finally realizing this is a lost cause when it comes to this person. You're over it and you're putting an end to it finally. We've got number 2, number 11, and number 5. Let's get a couple of charms. We do have the Pentacles, so this is definitely having to do with something work related. We also have the Bird. So you being over this situation, you need to openly communicate that you don't want to partner up with this person. You don't see the two of you getting along. You don't see the two of you on the same page. There's something about wisdom that you're learning, and you're learning it after trial and error multiple times. This Wheel of Fortune, you're moving forward, and there is the Bow. So that's all about you really acknowledging the admiration that you deserve to be recognized for those hard work projects you put in, the extra hours you've worked. You know, maybe you stayed late and finished something, but your coworker took the credit and said that they stayed late and also helped you when they didn't. Maybe they just sat on their phone the whole time while you did all the work, or you did all the cleanup. So there's something about you finally getting to a point of realizing that you need to be sensitive to how you feel about the situation, and that you are somebody who needs to be recognized, and you need to be validated for the work that you put in because of your strong work ethic. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right, what does Scorpio need to know at this time? What is serving Scorpio's highest good? What does Scorpio need to know at this time? What's the energy around Scorpio? The Hermit card, 7 of Earth and 5 of Air. 6 of Air, 8 of Water. We also got the World at the bottom of the deck. You're closing out a cycle. It's coming after a long process of you thinking about it, Scorpio. There's something that you are discovering within yourself that, you know, you've invested a lot. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a friendship, but whatever it is, you've been thinking long and hard about the investment you've put into this connection. You've been waiting to see things to shift and change. You've been waiting for some type of turning point. And after thinking about it long and hard, you realize that that's never going to happen. This person's not going to say what you want them to say. They're not going to apologize when you want them to apologize. And you're really kind of playing devil's advocate, waiting. And you're finally getting to a point where what you need to know is it's time to let it go. It's time to move on. It's time to distance yourself and realize that you can search for somebody else that makes you feel happy. You should not have to beg someone to make you feel happy and content. You shouldn't have to force somebody or twist their arm or try to manipulate them into being somebody that they're just not. Sometimes it takes a lot to just accept somebody for who they are. And they are who they are. And maybe that person of who they are is not the version of the person that you need them to be. And that means they're not meant to be for you. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. So it feels like right now what you need to know is you need to feel more empowered with what you know the truth to be. You need to really be able to understand that it's probably time for you to release this and to find peace with this person. They are who they are, and you're not going to be able to change them. Your letters are S, A, and B. So as sad as this may be, it may be time to finally let it go and realize that it's been too long that you've been waiting. Okay, we've got number, oops, what was that? 6. 6, there's 6s. You got triple 6s there. This person could be somebody toxic that you keep waiting for them to get their life together. And 5, that conflict, that double 5 confirmation there. You have a lot of conflict with this person that is just never getting resolved. Let's get some charms. We've got the rose-colored glasses. So you're just finally needing to see things clearly now. You're finally needing to understand that when you take the glasses off, this person is who they are. You know, it's kind of like the drunk goggles or the drunk eyes or whatever. When you're drunk, everybody looks really good. They talk nice. They're very attractive. But then once you're sober, you look at them, you're like, what was I thinking? This person is not attractive. Why was I even thinking that? It's that. That's how you will feel once you take those rose-colored glasses off with the reality of the situation. We also have the pearl. So this is about accepting who you are and the value that you bring to the table. And this person doesn't recognize your value. They don't appreciate you in the way that you need to be appreciated. And we also have the flowers. So this is all about you realizing that this is not going to grow in the aspect that you want. It's kind of like you plant roots, you plant investments in something, you plant this tree on this card here. It's got a tree. You plant a tree with this person with the expectation that you're going to get this beautiful, shiny, unique pearl. But what do you get? You get a dice that's got a bunch of numbers on it. You're not getting what you think you are by investing in this person. The growth and potential that you thought you were going to have has created conflict because it's not what you've been expecting and it's not what you've been wanting. So the universe wants you to know is now's the time for you to realize it's time to cut your losses, move on, so you can be really emotionally fulfilled with somebody else. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? What is going to serve their highest good? What is it that they need to know? What's around their energy for Sagittarius at this time? King of Air, Knight of Fire, and the Sun. Okay. 8 of Air, and the Ego. Sagittarius, there's somebody in your energy here that you maybe have put boundaries up in place. You feel like this person maybe has disrespected you in some sort. It looks like for a long time you've been doubting this person because maybe you feel like this person is very arrogant or egotistical, somebody who their pride is more important than how you feel. It does feel like what you need to know is this person has been caught up in their head. They've recognized the way they've treated you. They've recognized the disrespect that they've given to you. And now they're realizing that they have been depending on the connection with you in a different form or fashion than they should have. And so because of their actions in the past, this person is recognizing they need to heal. They need to separate. They need to take things in a different direction. And this person is feeling confident that that's what they need to do. They need to separate themselves and no longer live in an illusion with the way they've been treating you or why they've been treating you that way. So it feels like what you need to know is this person is going to take themselves out of the equation. It's something that maybe they should have done before, but they haven't. They're just now finally realizing in order for them to heal and become a better version of themselves, they do need to separate and divide. So the letters are Y, D, and N. So yes and no. You may wonder, yes, I want them to go at times, but no, I don't want them to go at times. It's ultimately this person's decision because this person is realizing that maybe there's been a lot of disrespect in the connection between the two of you and recognizing that they need to heal. They need to heal what they're going through instead of looking at things through their own eyes only. Okay, we've got the number 9, the number 4, and the number 10. Yeah, that's all about completing the cycle and recognizing what needs to happen why things have played out the way that they have. So we do have the baby shoes. So this person maybe has been very immature in the past. They have not done what they needed to do. We also have the diamond. So this is something that they know that you and them was a unique opportunity, that maybe they have burned their bridge, but they know that they can't fix themselves unless they do the work, unless they do the healing, and that requires them to actually do the work. We do have the cherub. So this person could be getting downloads from the universe. They could be talking to their guides. There could be something that is pulling this person away from you to realize that whatever this ego and pride, this toxic energy this person has been in, they've been in it maybe for a long time, and they need to detach, they need to depart from it. So it looks like they are going to put up boundaries and distance themselves because they're trying to heal, they're trying to focus on themselves. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, what do you need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know to serve their highest good? What's the energies around Capricorn? What is it that they need to know during this time period for Capricorn? Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know at this time? The Star, the Hermit, Balance, which is Temperance, Two of Air, and Knight of Water. Right now, Capricorn, there's something about you needing to work on something within yourself. There's some self-discovery that needs to happen. You need to go within and realize some things that maybe you have done in your life that you haven't been proud of, things that you haven't maintained control over. There's something about this Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have not been as sensitive to your own needs as you need to. You've been avoiding making a decision when it comes to this healing. It could be addictions, it could be belief systems, it could be people around you. There's something about you feeling inspired. Now is the time in your life to listen to your heart. And even though it may be very hard, it may be difficult for you to distance yourself from people, places, or belief systems that once you thought were serving your highest good, you're now realizing are not. And there's something about you no longer wanting to compromise your own happiness and being sensitive to your own needs internally of what your heart needs, what your soul needs in order for you to feel happy. So it looks like you've been avoiding it for a long time, but now's the time to get into your own heart and realize that maybe your heart chakra has been closed or partially closed off for a long time. And there's a reason why, because this necessary healing from maybe a situation in the past hasn't happened. Okay, so let's get some letters. We've got S, M, V. So something definitely has to change. You're motivated now more than ever, and you're going to be very victorious by doing this now if you don't wait any longer. We've got the number 4. There's a sense of stability and security within yourself once you do this. Yeah, 10 is all about completing the cycle, letting it go and moving on. And 1 is your intuition is known for a long time that it's time for this healing to happen that maybe you haven't wanted to do. We do have the bow, so that's all about accepting the admiration within yourself, of understanding who you are and that you do deserve this. We also have the heart. So this is a matter of the heart. You've not been wanting to listen to your own heart. Maybe your heart chakra's just been closed and that's why. But there's something that you are unlocking with the key here. You're finally unlocking what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you be able to forgive and heal and overcome things that happen from you. We also have that dice that wanted to pop out. So you may feel like this is a little bit of a risk, but this is something that is going to be really beneficial for you. It's something that's really important. You could be seeing a lot of 4s. You could also be seeing a lot of 1s during this time period. That's going to help you know that you are being guided. You are divinely protected once you go through this process. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know right now? What is in Aquarius's energy around them at this time? What is it that they need to know that's serving their highest good? What does Aquarius need to know at this time? Aquarius. King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Air, the World, and the Ego. We also have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Fire. Right now, Aquarius, there's something that you're finally understanding emotionally, that you're at a loss, that you feel like you've hit bankruptcy. You know, maybe you are filing bankruptcy, Aquarius, but it feels like with a relationship, something is coming to an end. There's an ending of a cycle for you when it comes to something you've been emotionally attached to for quite some time. You've really tried to trust the process. It's just not working. Whatever this situation is with you and this person, you feel like you're at a loss consistently. You feel like you're constantly not being heard. You're constantly not being validated. You're not being appreciated. And you don't know what else to do. Maybe you've communicated multiple times, but the communication now at this point is, it's time to distance yourself. It's time to make the necessary adjustments for you and yourself and not be codependent on this person or this relationship anymore. Because you may always love this person, but this person is not able to give you what you want because maybe you don't love yourself. There's something about you focusing on the love within and not focusing on giving the love to other people. It's like you want people to mirror what you're giving out, but they're not, or at least not this person. And so now's the time for you to openly communicate that the necessary things haven't changed that you needed. And because of that, it's time for you to finally distance yourself and let go. We have letters K, M, and M. So you need to be really kind to yourself and make the moments matter. Spending time with somebody who does not matter, that you are upset, they don't care that you're upset, they don't care that you're sad, they don't care that they're not making you feel emotionally satisfied. Now's the time for you to make yourself matter. Okay, we've got the number 1, listening to your intuition. We also have number, 6. So that's all about self-discovery. And we have 3. This is all about making a decision for the future. And it looks like what you need to know is now's the time to get out. Now's the time for you to close this chapter and accomplish something truly amazing. You don't realize that you are somebody who's truly special and you deserve so much more. There's no need for you to have to settle. Yeah, we do have the baby steps. So this person maybe has been very immature towards you and the connection with you. They've made you feel less than. They made you feel like you're not important or validated. We also have the heart. And we also had the rose-colored glasses wanted to fall. So we do here, this is all about don't continue in the future to have rose-colored glasses of what your heart is telling you. Your heart is telling you you're not happy. You may love this person with all your heart, but they're not loving you in the form or fashion that you need. And they're not making the adjustments required for you to feel content or wanting to stay. So it looks like for right now, what you need to know is, if you're ready to feel happy and you're ready to feel whole and complete in your heart, you're going to have to complete the cycle with this person. You're going to have to close it out, let go of the codependency that you may have towards this person. Stop living in an illusion that they're going to change, because they're not going to. Pisces. All right, what does Pisces need to know to serve their highest good? What are the energies around Pisces at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Pisces. Pisces. 6 of Fire, Knight of Earth, High Priestess, 6 of Air, and 2 of Fire. I feel a heavy burden right now, Pisces. It feels like there's something that you want success and victory for. You have been very slowly working on something you've been very patient with, something that you know could be successful, something that maybe you've been planning. Maybe you have like a business that you're starting or you're wanting to start. Maybe you're just doing the plan of action. There's something about now is the time to pull the trigger and just go for it. You've been doing too much planning, too much thinking, too much analyzing, but not actually doing the action to get it going. You know, if you need funding, maybe you need to go get the funding to start your business. If you need a partner, you need to seek out a partner. If you need an investor, maybe it's a silent partner, then that's what you need to do to get this up off the ground. But whatever it is, you're looking at victory and success. but you're holding yourself back because you're taking too long to get it going. By the time your idea gets out there, it's going to be someone else's idea because you're just pondering it for far too long. Your patience has been there, which has been a good thing up to this point. But the universe wants you to know that you have all the knowledge, you have all the facts, you have done all the research every which way. Now's the time to put the idea into action. Pull the trigger and do what you need to do when it comes to starting this business, creating this hobby, whatever it is. It's going to give you a sense of relief. It's going to give you a sense of accomplishment, and you're going to feel the progression once you start. You just got to get started. Your letters are C, D, and T. So maybe you want to open up a shop or something. You are being challenged in more ways than one to do it now, is what the universe is trying to push you. Do it today. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it today. Get that plan out there. Get that idea out there. Start seeking your investment. Start seeking a partner. Whatever you need to do that's been holding you back. You feel like, it's kind of like if you wait to have kids when you have enough money, you'll never have enough money. It's the same thing with a business. Sometimes you just got to go for it and jump both feet in and see what happens. We got number 7, month of July. That's when this is being recorded. We've also got number 6. That's all about self-sufficiency. And we've got 4. 6 and 4 is 10. Complete the analyzing phase. You're done with the analyzing phase. Move on, move past it. You've analyzed it every which way. It's finally to recognize that you are somebody who can be a rising star, but you can't be the star until you get out there. You got to actually do it. This is a part of your destiny. This is fated. So this is a major turning point for you. And we also have the birds. So there is communication coming in. So if you put out your feelers, if you need a partner, you need a silent partner, you need an investor, you need a loan, you need to start communicating with people about that. And if you do that, that's going to get your ball rolling for you. It's going to make you start the process and take the necessary action you need to.